Hey guys, today I want to go over the block pull or the raised deadlift and how to either train it for training a weak point or how to do it for lifting max weight. So I'm going to start with just our off the floor deadlift. There's going to be some similarities and some differences here. So when I set up for off the floor deadlift, I get into my jumping stance. I stand just a couple inches back from the bar, and you'll see I let my shins come slightly over the bar, weight still on my heels, hips are in their most powerful jumping position, and I go. And one thing you'll notice is, again, even though my shins are slightly forward in the starting position, as soon as I get to here, they straighten out. So, if I want to train the block pull for building up a weak point, what I'll do is instead of standing slightly back from it, I'll pretty much stand right up on the bar. It's basically touching my shins, or about an inch from my shins. I'll go down, start with my shins vertical instead of slightly forward. I'll start with them vertical, just straight, up and down, and in my hips in a slightly higher position than I normally started. And I'll go from there. Now, reason being, that is the position I'll actually be in if I'm deadlifting off the floor when it's raised 3 inches up off the floor. So again, once I start and the bar is 3 inches up off the floor, my shins straighten out already and my hips come up slightly. So that's the position you want to be in when you're trying to build strength in that weak point. So that will be your starting position for this 3-inch block pull. If you have let's say you're training for a strongman event and it's a raised deadlift event, you're going to need to move as much weight as possible. So you're going to set up slightly differently than you would if you're trying to build the weak point. The difference being, you're pretty much going to set up for it just like you would a regular off the floor deadlift. You're going to stand several inches back from the bar now, just to give yourself a little bit of breathing room so you can get your shins again a little bit forward, get your hips a little bit lower into their most powerful jumping position, and then you'll go. This isn't quite as effective for building that weak point in that mid shin area, but again, it will allow you to lift more weight. So if you're training for a strongman event, you're probably going to want to set up to it just like a normal deadlift, again a little bit further away from the bar. If you're trying to build a weak point in the mid shin area, set up close to the bar, shins straight, vertical, and with a slightly higher hip position.